Track 74, Unit 10B.
Among all the serious business of life, the daily news, the work responsibilities, the forward planning, the everyday to-do list, we often forget to play. In fact, we seldom think of play as something necessary. It seems more like a luxury to indulge in when we have spare time. But actually, play is an essential part of our well-being and our social interactions. I'll try to explain why. When we take a break and participate in some light-hearted act of fun, we relieve feelings of tension and we begin to relax. And no sooner have we started to relax than our minds also begin to think differently, more creatively, more experimentally, more laterally, if you like. So, first of all, play is a brain stimulant. It increases our ability to solve problems and to think outside the box. Lots of tech companies like Google recognize this, providing play spaces for their workers to use at work. Secondly, play is good for our health. Not only does it relieve tension, studies have also shown that laughter, which is a natural product of play, improves blood circulation and increases the body's resistance to disease. Thirdly, play connects us. It's a way of socializing without pressure because the focus is not the social relationship itself, but the game. In most play, I'm not talking about organized competitive sport here, there aren't high expectations on the players socially and there's hardly any formality either, just a shared feeling of enjoyment and of letting go. So, play has the power to break down barriers between people, to encourage empathy and to improve communication. Lastly, and this is particularly important, it keeps us in the present moment. The present is actually the only place where we can feel real happiness. But we don't spend enough time in the present. A lot of the time, our minds wander and we find ourselves thinking about things in the past, from which feelings of anger or regret can arise, or things in the future, from which feelings of anxiety can arise. But when we're engaged in play, we are usually so immersed in that activity that we lose ourselves in the present, which is the place where, as several psychologists have noted, true pleasure is found. But what is the nature of this play I've been talking about? Well, in many ways, it scarcely matters what kind of play it is. It could be an organised game, like football or a board game. It could be playing frisbee casually in the park. But equally, it could just be a playful conversation. Play doesn't have to be a specific activity, it's also a state of mind. Sharing a joke, making a play on words, pointing out something absurd. Generally just seeing the funny side of things.